Hi, welcome to this review. Today we're looking at Lindy.ai. Lindy.ai is a platform that enables you to create AI agents and automated workflows. AI agents are autonomous software applications that run without human control. Let's take an example. Think of your email inbox. You open it, you sift through your emails, you might sort them, you might look at some and decide to delete some that you think are spam. You might open one, you might read it, analyze it, review it, summarize it, and then choose to respond to the sender. You'll type up your response, you'll proofread that, hit send, and then you might close your email application. An AI agent can do exactly the same thing. It will open up your inbox, it will sort your emails, it will label them, it might even delete some that it thinks are spam based on criteria and rules that you've given it. It might open up an email, it will read it, understand it, summarize it, and it can even type up a response and send a response to the sender. And you can do this all automatically. And you can create agents for all sorts of tasks. You can automate tons and tons of tasks that you do every day across different applications. So this is the Lindy website. As it says, you can build AI agents in minutes to automate your workflows, save time, and grow your business. So how does it work? The platforms that we look at to create AI agents have several steps in common. To create an agent, you first select a trigger. This is an event or an action that has happened outside of the agent that brings the agent to life. So if we look at an example of an email agent, it could be an email coming into your inbox, and that could act as a trigger. This is the event that will now wake your agent up to do something. So you can select triggers of all sorts depending on the type of agent you're creating. A trigger could even be an event happening on your social media feed. It could be a message coming into your messaging system. It could be a user using your website. There are all sorts of triggers that could then start your agents or bring them to life. The next thing is the different integrations or applications that you can connect your agent to. Again, the more applications you can connect it to, the more automations you can create, the more complex your automated workflows could be, the more you can turn manual tasks to automated tasks. So this, again, could be applications on social media, it could be your website, it could be communication applications, it could be email, it could be YouTube, your calendar, meetings. It could even be other applications that you can then use, for example, AI applications like ChatGPT. And then finally, specifying the steps that your agent needs to take to complete the task that you want it to complete. So majority of the platforms we look at, including Lindy.ai, will all follow a similar pattern where you specify what the triggers are, you specify what applications your agent can connect to, you specify the steps, and obviously you specify the outcome that you expect from your agent's activities. You can create agents for customer support to help you manage your email inbox, to help you manage meetings and your calendar. If you think of all the applications that you use in your day-to-day activities, whether it's in the office or at home for your personal tasks, chances are you could automate all those into an automated workflow. So one of the benefits of Lindy is that it's a well-known and well-used platform. It's got a vibrant community. It integrates with many applications. You don't have to be a technical expert. You don't have to know how to code. You can essentially create AI agents by simply knowing the steps you want it to follow. Through AI, you can even specify the steps you want it to follow just simply using normal language. You can simply tell it, create for me an agent that does the following. Let's jump into how it looks like once you've logged in. So we're now logged in. The first thing you see on your dashboard is all the different templates that you can use to create your agents. So templates are pre-created agents that you can take and then customize, or you can use them exactly as they are. If they're talking to different applications, you might need to connect them to your accounts on those different applications. It will first show you the more common or popular templates, but you can search through all the possible templates that exist. You've got templates that will help you with managing your CRM contacts. That might be for sales. You know, there's one here about connecting to your YouTube channels and maybe summarizing videos or analyzing videos. Summarizing podcast content. You might be following certain podcasts. You might want to summarize the contents that in those podcasts and turn those maybe into a blog post. You can create an agent that does that automatically. So how would that work? Say a podcast is published, your agent could automatically listen to the podcast, summarize the key points, send you an email telling you this podcast has just come out, and here are the key points that you need to be aware of. And then you can take that and decide whether or not you want to listen to the full script, or the summary might be good enough for you. So there's ways you can automate all sorts of tasks that you carry out on a day-to-day basis. And what makes this super powerful is the integration with the AI. So to create one, you could either start from scratch or you could choose from an existing template. So this is a previous one that was based on a template that was already existing on Lindy. This one helps. It attends meetings, it listens in, it summarizes the meeting notes. It then takes those meeting notes and carries out different tasks based on that. So in this case, it's invited to a meeting. It waits for the meeting to start. That's one of the triggers. Once the meeting has started, it will carry out certain tasks. It'll check certain conditions. Okay, it'll record the meeting. It will. Okay, so if there's no meeting link, it will delete the meeting because there's no way it can attend the meeting. If there's a meeting, it will record the meeting. See what the conditions it will carry out. It will check whether there's a recording available for the meeting, so whether the meeting is recorded. It will get the meeting URL. It will create meeting notes. It will upload the video recording. It will create a transcript. It will send a meeting note summary. And it might even answer some simple questions that came up, maybe during the meeting. It might also send a notification to different channels. In this case, your Slack channel or, your different communication channels based on the meeting notes that it's created. So this is a slightly more complex workflow or AI agent. Once you've created that, or once you've created your agent, you can test it up above. And once you've tasted it, you can save it. And once you've saved it, it now starts to run. So every time you receive a meeting invite that you want it to participate in, it will be invited, it will take notes, it will summarize them, and it will send out those notes to your participants. So that's what Lindy looks like. Let's see what other features you can have. Now, because it's heavily integrated with AI, you notice there's lots of steps where it's now using AI models to do a lot of reasoning that would not have been possible before. Automated workflows have always existed, but majority of the time you're simply automating normal non-reasoning steps, if I can call them that, non-intelligent reasoning steps, where it simply does a task that let's call them dummy tasks. But now with the integration into AI models like ChatGPT, Claude, things like reasoning, summarizing content, even doing research are now possible. You can integrate this with a YouTube channel. It will watch the video on your behalf. It will summarize the key points and it will give you a very intelligent summary and response. Right. Let's see. These are just other settings. You can, to help the AI agent, you can give it a bit of context. You can specify how much memory it stores to help it with future context. You can choose the model or the AI model that you want to use. You can choose from ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. You can share the template with others that might want to use it. It could be your clients, it could be people you work with, colleagues. And that's how Lindy works. It's a very very simple user interface to use, but very powerful in the back. The list of applications you can connect to are quite is quite extensive. So if you look at some of the actions you can carry out, these are some of the applications you can connect to. These are some of the popular ones. There are a lot more than this. Airtable, Google Drive, Microsoft Outlook, Slack, Stripe for payments, WhatsApp, YouTube. You can also connect to Airbnb. You can connect to even websites like the BBC. You can obviously integrate with the AI tools. So these are all the applications or platforms or websites that you can integrate with. And if there's anything that you're doing manually with those currently right now, you can integrate with Quora, TikTok, Reuters. So these are just some of the applications you can integrate with. Lindy comes with different packages. If you're a starter, if you're just trying to test it out, it comes up with there's a free package to get you started. But as you get more elaborate, there's higher packages you can sign up to. So in summary, Lindy is a really useful tool, very simple to use, but very, very powerful. It connects with many applications that you can integrate with. It's easy to use, and it allows you to start creating AI agents or AI-powered automated workflows that can turn your manual tasks into automated tasks. You can create workflows for yourself, or you can create them for your teams or your colleagues or your organization, or you can even create some for your clients. If you liked this review, subscribe to the newsletter. The link will be in the description. Like the video, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. If there are any other applications that you are aware of that you'd like me to review, please let me know. Thank you, and until next time, goodbye.